Redoing NHL offseason moves featuring the Detroit Red Wings from 2008 to 2016. After the 2008 season, the Red Wings make a couple trades. The Red Wings trade Chris Osgood, Michael Samuelsson, and a third-round pick in 2008 to the New York Islanders for Frans Nielsen and a second-round pick in 2008. They also trade Nicklas Lidstrom and Daniel Cleary to the San Jose Sharks for Marc-Edouard Vlasic, Joe Pavelski, and a first-round pick in 2010. Pavel Datsyuk is traded to the Minnesota Wild for Mikko Koivu, a first-round pick in 2008 and a second-round pick in 2010. Brian Rafalski is traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets for a first-round pick in 2010. At the 2008 draft, the Red Wings trade up. They trade picks 40 and 55 to the St. Louis Blues for pick 34. 2008 draft, pick 23, John Carlson, pick 34, Jake Allen, pick 121, Gustav Nyquist, pick 151, Jason Demers. Jamie Howard is re-signed to a 3-year deal, and Frans Nielsen is re-signed to a 4-year deal. The Red Wings don't sign Marian Hossa or Brad Stewart in free agency, as the Red Wings are a rebuilding team now. Red Wings make a blockbuster trade. The Red Wings trade Henrik Zetterberg and Kirk Maltby to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Mikhail Grabowski, Alex Steen, and a first-round pick in 2009. After the 2009 season, the Red Wings make two major trades. The Red Wings trade Johan Franzen to the Dallas Stars for James Neal and a second-round pick in 2009. They also trade Thomas Holmstrom, Andreas Urlia, and Belly Leno to the Atlanta Thrashers for a second-round pick in 2009 and a fifth-round pick in 2009. The Red Wings finished the 08-09 season with the worst record in the league. They get the #1 pick in the 2009 draft. At the 2009 draft, the Red Wings trade up. They trade picks 21 and 38 to the Anaheim Ducks for pick 15. 2009 draft, pick 1, John Tavares, pick 7, Nazem Kadri, pick 15, N.Ehlers-V. pick 45, Brian Dumoulin, pick 60, Thomas Tatar, pick 90, David Savard. Marc-Edouard Vlasic is re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $3.1 million per season. The Red Wings don't sign Todd Bertuzzi, Jason Williams, or Patrick Eaves in free agency. After the 2010 season, the Red Wings make a major trade. The Red Wings trade Chris Draper and Jonathan Ericsson to the Tampa Bay Lightning for a 4th-round pick in 2011 and a 5th-round pick in 2011. The Detroit Red Wings finished the season with the 3rd worst record in the league. However, they luck into the #1 pick as they win the draft lottery, giving them back-to-back #1 picks. 2010 draft, pick 1, Taylor Hall, pick 28, Charlie Coyle, pick 56, Johan Larsson, pick 81, Jonas Donskoy, pick 141, Peter Mrazek. Joe Pavelski is re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $4 million per season. Alex Steen is re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $3.4 million per season. James Neal is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $2.88 million per season. Darren Helm and Justin Abdelkader are both re-signed to 2-year deals. After the 2011 season, the Red Wings make a blockbuster trade. The Detroit Red Wings trade Marc-Edouard Vlasic, Nazem Kadri, and Alex Steen to the Tampa Bay Lightning for Victor Hedman. They also trade Nicholas Cromwell and Mikhail Grabowski to the Buffalo Sabres for a 1st-round pick in 2011 and a 4th-round pick in 2012. They end up with the 13th pick in the draft. Since they now have the 13th pick instead of the 24th pick, they don't trade that pick. 2011 draft, pick 13, JT Miller, pick 55, Vincent Trocheck, pick 85, Alan Klein. Mikko Koivu is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $4 million per season. Jamie Howard is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $2.25 million per season. Jason Demers is re-signed to a 3-year deal. In the 2011 offseason, the Red Wings don't sign Ian White. After the 2012 season, the Red Wings make 2 trades. The Red Wings trade David Savard, Valtteri Filppula, and a 2nd-round pick in 2012 to the Dallas Stars for Louis Eriksson. They also trade Justin Abdelkader and Yuri Hudler to the Carolina Hurricanes for a 2nd-round pick in 2012 and a 3rd-round pick in 2013. The Red Wings make the playoffs in the 2011-2012 season but are eliminated in the 1st round of the playoffs. They end up with the 19th pick in the draft. At the 2012 draft, the Red Wings trade down. They trade pick 19 to the Florida Panthers for pick 23 and a 2nd-round pick in 2013. 2012 draft, pick 23, Michael Matheson, pick 38, Adam Pelech, pick 49, Colton Sissons, pick 80, Jacob Slavin, pick 110, A.Athanasiou-A.Wennberg-C.. Taylor Hall is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $6 million per season. John Tavares is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $5.5 million per season. Victor Hedman is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $4 million per season. John Carlson is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $3.9 million per season. Frans Nielsen is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $2.75 million per season. After the 2013 season, the Red Wings make 2 major trades. The Red Wings trade Darren Helm and Thomas Tatar to the Dallas Stars for Trevor Daley. James Neal is traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins for a 1st-round pick in 2014. The Red Wings lost in the 2nd round of the playoffs to the eventual Stanley Cup champions, the Chicago Blackhawks. At the 2013 draft, the Red Wings trade up. They trade pick 20 and 61 to the Winnipeg Jets for pick 13. 2013 draft, pick 13, Josh Morrissey, pick 31, Robert Hagg, pick 91, Will Butcher. N.Ehlers-V is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $3 million per season. Gustav Nyquist is re-signed to a 2-year deal, and Jake Allen is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $1.75 million per season. The Red Wings don't sign Stephen Weiss, Michael Samuelsson, or Jonas Gustafsson in free agency. Before the beginning of the 2014 season, the Red Wings make 2 blockbuster trades. They trade Louis Eriksson, Jake Gardiner, Jonas Donskoy, and Johan Larsson to the Boston Bruins for Tyler Seguin, Ryan Spooner, and a second-round pick in 2014. They also trade Jimmy Howard to the Edmonton Oilers for a first-round pick in 2014. After the 2014 season, the Red Wings make one major trade. They trade Mikko Koivu and Brian Dumoulin to the Carolina Hurricanes for Victor Rask and a second-round pick in 2014. The Red Wings won the 2013-2014 Stanley Cup, sweeping through the playoffs. The Red Wings got a first-round pick from the Oilers in the Jimmy Howard trade. The Oilers have a slightly better record in the 2013-2014 season. The Oilers end up with a 9th pick in the draft. At the 2014 draft, the Red Wings make a couple trades. They trade picks 18 and 43 to the Columbus Blue Jackets for pick 15. They also trade pick 30 to the Arizona Coyotes for pick 43 and a second-round pick in 2015. 2014 draft, pick 9, Nikolai Ehlers, pick 15, Dylan Larkin, pick 22, Kasperi Kapanen, pick 37, Ryan McGinnis, pick 43, Eric Cernak. Before the beginning of the 2014-15 season, the Red Wings make a blockbuster trade. They trade Peter Mrazek, Will Butcher, and a first-round pick in 2016 to the LA Kings for Martin Jones. Joe Pavelski and Colton Sissons are traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets for Alexander Wennberg, Marco Dano, Jonas Korpisalo, and a first-round pick in 2015. After the 2015 season, the Red Wings make one major trade. The Detroit Red Wings trade Taylor Hall to the Toronto Maple Leafs for James Van Riemsdyk and a first-round pick in 2016. The Red Wings win back-to-back Stanley Cups as they win again in convincing fashion. The Red Wings got a first-round pick from the Blue Jackets in the Joe Pavelski trade. The Blue Jackets have the 8th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Red Wings. At the 2015 draft, the Red Wings make a couple trades. They trade pick 8 to the Ottawa Senators for pick 18, 48, and a second-round pick in 2016. They also trade picks 30, 38, and 61 to the Winnipeg Jets for pick 17. 2015 draft, pick 17, Kyle Connor, pick 18, Thomas Chabot, pick 32, Sebastian Aho, pick 48, Mackenzie Blackwood. Charlie Coyle is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $3.2 million per season. Martin Jones is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $3 million per season. The Red Wings don't sign Mike Green or Brad Richards in free agency. Before the 2015-2016 season, the Red Wings make 2 trades. Gustav Nyquist is traded to the Philadelphia Flyers for Jordan Wheel and a second-round pick in 2017. They also trade Danny DeKeyser to the Winnipeg Jets for Ben Sherratt, Andrew Kopp, and a second-round pick in 2017. After the 2016 season, the Red Wings make a few major trades. The Red Wings trade Franz Nielsen and Trevor Daley to the Edmonton Oilers for Justin Schultz and a second-round pick in 2016. If Franz Nielsen re-signs with Edmonton, the Red Wings get a third-round pick in 2017. They also trade Jacob Slavin to the New Jersey Devils for a first-round pick in 2016. Jake Allen is traded to the Buffalo Sabres for J.McCabe and a second-round pick in 2018. The Red Wings got a first-round pick from the Maple Leafs in the Taylor Hall trade. Originally, the Leafs had the number 1 pick in this draft, but this time around, because they have Taylor Hall, they have a much better record. The Leafs end up with the 7th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Red Wings. 2016 draft, pick 7, Clayton Keller, pick 12, Mike McLeod, pick 32, Dylan Dubé, pick 40, Taylor Radish, pick 42, Jonathan Dahlen, pick 53, Bill Pronik. Victor Hedman is re-signed to an 8-year deal worth $7.5 million per season. N.Ehlers-V.Trocheck-T is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $5.5 million per season. Vincent Trocheck is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $4.75 million per season. Justin Schultz is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $2 million per season. Jake McCabe is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $1.6 million per season. Before the beginning of the 2016-2017 season, the Red Wings make a few trades. The Detroit Red Wings trade Adam Pelech, Alan Quine, and a third-round pick in 2017 to the Nashville Predators for A.Athanasiou-A.Wennberg-C.Watson. They also trade Sebastian Aho to the Carolina Hurricanes for a first-round pick in 2017. Victor Rask is traded to the Florida Panthers for Dennis Malgin and a second-round pick in 2017. This is how the lineup looks like at the beginning of the 2016-17 season. The first line is JVR-J.Tavares and Larkin. The second line is Nikolai Ehlers, Vincent Trocheck, and Tyler Seguin. The third line is A.Athanasiou, Alexander Wennberg, and Charlie Coyle. Fourth line is Ryan Spooner, Andrew Kopp, and Austin Watson. First deep pair is Victor Hedman and John Carlson. Second deep pair is J.Morrissey and Leddy. Third deep pair is Jake McCabe and Justin Schultz. Goaltenders are Martin Jones and Jonas Korpisalo. Next, I'll be redoing NHL offseason moves for the St. Louis Blues from 2006 to 2012.